Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Shubham, and today we are going to learn about permutation and combination. Okay, so this is one of the most challenging topics in Stats 1, right? So if you belong to Cambridge curriculum, that is O levels, Edexcel or AQA, then this video is for you. All right, perfect. So without any further ado, let's begin. Now, basically, there are two things given to us. One is permutation, and the second thing is this word combination. Okay, so let's try to understand the meaning of these two words. Basically, let's take an example. If I have, let's say, 20 people, okay, now out of these 20 people, I have to select any three people. Select any three people. All right. So these three people could be basically, let's suppose I've selected three people, that is A, B, and C. All right. So out of these 20 people, I have to select three people, and these three people could be any three, isn't it? So does order matter over here? In which order I'm selecting these? Right. So order does not matter. Yes or no? Try to visualize this concept. So order does not matter. What I'm trying to say here is why order does not matter is I can select the first person, right? A, and then I can select B, and then I can select three, right? So this ABC can be selected in any of the orders, and I'll have basically three people out of 20. Any three I can select, isn't it? Doesn't matter in which order I'm selecting. I just need three people. So order does not matter. So whenever we have arrangements, okay, or selection where the order does not matter is basically a question of combination. So this is basically called as your combination. Getting it? So whenever selection is there, so combination means when order does not matter. Okay, so we have to select something out of n given things. So here the number of people is basically 20. All right. So where order is not matter, it does not matter. So that becomes a problem of combination. I hope I'm making sense here. All right. Now this is given by NCR, where the significance of this N is total and R is the requirement. Okay. And the formula for this is N factorial over N minus R factorial multiplied by R factorial. Okay. So N represents your total, R is the requirement, right? And the formula for NCR is N factorial over N minus R factorial multiplied by R factorial. Okay. I hope I'm making sense here. So I have to select any three people, A, B, C. I can select them in any of the orders, right? So order does not matter over here. I just need three people. So it becomes a combination. Okay. So what did we learn? What is a combination? Combination is nothing but whenever we have to select something out of larger group of people, okay, or it could be things, right? And these 20 people are different. So when I talk about things, it has to be different, right? So all these people are distinct. Each and every person is different from one another, isn't it? So this is what the formula for this is. Now, the second thing is permutation. So let's talk about what is permutation. Okay. So what is this permutation? Let's suppose in the same scenario, I have to give those three people, A, B, C, whom we have selected. Now I need to distribute prizes to them. They have won a competition. I need to distribute prizes, that is gold, silver, and bronze. Getting it? So now order matters, right? So any of the person out of these three given person, either A, B, or C, anyone can get gold, anyone can get silver, anyone can get bronze, isn't it? So here the order matters. In which order I'm distributing these prizes. Okay, so this is gold, this is silver, and that's bronze. Getting it? So either A could get gold, or B could get gold, or C could get gold, and so on and so forth for silver and bronze. Okay, so order does matter over here, and therefore this becomes a question of permutation. Okay. Now, what is the formula for this? The formula for this is NPR, where N signifies your total, R represents your requirement out of N given distinct objects, okay, where the order matters, and the formula for this is N factorial over N minus R factorial. Okay, so permutation is clear. Perfect. So let me tell you once again, when order does not matter and we are selecting something, okay, so it's a question of combination, and when the order matters, it's a question of permutation. As simple as that. Now let us talk about what is this factorial. Okay, so basically factorial function is defined as, let's suppose if I have 3 factorial, okay, these are the notations for factorial. Either you write this or this, both are the same thing. So we multiply 3 with the preceding number until and unless we get 1. So 3 factorial stands for 3 times 2 times 1. Okay, so this notation also represents the same thing. This. Similarly, what will be 4 factorial? 4 factorial is 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Okay. Similarly, 6 factorial would be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. Okay. So whatever number is given to us, right? So keep on subtracting 1 from that number until 1. I hope it is clear to you. So that is a factorial function, right? So the symbol is called as factorial. Okay. So what we have seen in permutation and combination, the fundamental difference between the two is order matters or order does not matter. Okay. Now let me talk about some keywords. How do we know whether a given question, it's talking about combination or is it talking about permutation? So the next thing what we should know is certain keywords will be given in the question. What are these keywords? Okay. So this will help you to guide when to use. So these keywords will help you to guide when to use, let me write it properly, when to use combination or permutation. Okay. So once you see these keywords straightforward in the question, right, you can go ahead with combination or permutation. So the first keyword for combination, the keywords are select. Okay. Selection of a committee, selection of a team, I would say, or you could say selection of a committee out of n given people, right? So selection of a committee. All right. So committee of people, basically. Committee of people. Should write properly. So these are the keywords, right? Select. Selection of a team, selection of a group of people, right? So whenever you see this word selection or select, that means you have to think of combination. The question belongs to combination. Okay. Next. What are the keywords for permutation? So the keywords in the question for permutations would be arrangements. Okay. In how many ways can certain thing be arranged? Right. So the keyword for permutation is arrangement. What kind of arrangement? All sitting arrangement. Right. People can sit, all sitting arrangement. Right. All standing arrangement. Okay. In a line, basically. So and so people, so and so, student is standing. What are the ways in which they can stand in a line or something like that? So whenever arrangement is given in the question, it's going to be a problem of permutation. Okay. So these are the keywords basically, which will help us to, guide to, choose either combination or choose permutation. Okay. Now, whenever you see these words, okay, so pretty much you're sure that you'll be able to solve the question and you can categorize into two, that is combination or permutation. Sometimes what will happen, these words, keywords will not be present. Okay, keywords will not be there. If they are not present, then how do we know whether the question is from permutation or combination? Okay, so that we'll discuss in the next video. Until then, stay tuned. And if you like this content, do share with your friends. Thank you.